COVID cases and deaths are up in Kansas City, Missouri, with the health department reporting 900 new cases and 7 more deaths in the last week. Tomorrow, the Samuel Rogers Health Center will provide free COVID-19 testing for Missourians up at Worlds of Fun from 9 to 6. 700 people were tested at the last event, leading to a more than 17% positivity rate. You can register in advance. Kansans can go to gogettested.com/Kansas for a free test. The fever lasted 2 days, but 6 weeks after COVID, a Kansas City, Missouri man is still complaining of brain fog, fatigue, and trouble breathing. KMBC 9's Haley Harrison introduces us to this COVID-19 long hauler.
Today I feel like crap.
Scott Jolly says it like it is.
It just feels like there's concrete in my lungs.
For a month and a half, he tells me he's been battling the effects of COVID-19.
What would you say the hardest part of this whole ordeal has been for you?
I think the hardest part is just talking about it.
We got Jolly to step in front of the camera to share his story, something he's not used to in his day job as owner of SJPS, a video production company.
And when the result came in, I broke out in a cold sweat.
He believes he was exposed filming a college basketball tournament in South Dakota over Thanksgiving.
When I found out I had it, there was a shame that washed over me that I didn't want to tell anybody.
His symptoms were mild, but they've hung around for weeks.
Well, doctors are now studying long haulers. These are people who are complaining of symptoms of the virus weeks or sometimes months after the onset of COVID-19.
The University of Kansas Health System has established a clinic for long haulers.
Everything is individualized. Some may get better sooner and some may take a little bit longer. And it also may depend on what symptoms exactly. They may not all resolve at the same time.
So as these lingering effects are coming into focus for doctors and patients like Jolly, there's this reminder of what's at stake.
That would be the part that would kill me, that I bring it home and I kill someone.
Haley Harrison, KMBC 9 News.
Jolly says he thought he was taking every precaution, including frequent COVID tests and temperature checks for work. Dr. Anthony Fauci says the U.S. could reach 1 million vaccinations or more per day once a new program picks up momentum.
Slow starts are not uncommon when you have a brand new program that you're starting to get off the ground, in all fairness. And also, it was launched right in the middle of the holiday season of Christmas and New Year's, in which many of the clinics were not at full operational capacity during that time.
According to the CDC, roughly 4.6 million vaccine doses have been given so far out of 15 million distributed to states. The CDC says Kansas has the lowest vaccination rate of any state in the country. The CDC reports Kansas has vaccinated about 20,000 people, mostly healthcare workers. Kansas received more than 130,000 doses. Governor Kelly says all 105 counties have the vaccine, but the health director in Osage County near Topeka isn't sure of that.
As far as I'm aware, there isn't vaccine in the county yet that is available for the first wave, which is healthcare workers, EMS, EMTs, that kind of thing.
Patterson says long-term care centers there may have vaccine, but it's under a different distribution system. As for vaccination rates in Kansas and Missouri, in Kansas, 690 people per 100,000 residents have gotten a first dose. In Missouri, it's almost 1,500 people per 100,000 residents.